All right. So, uh, I don't know. There's a lot to think about, but um, importantly, all magic and fantasy stems from this sort of starvation of love, and so when we talk about the 60s, we have this point where all society was abandoned, and that included God, and Christianity. And so everyone turned to all of their psychic stuff, their occult, and their and they went out, away from society, and they encountered the gypsies and the wanderers and all these things that the Sons of Cain also were, the entertainers, the musicians. And but Muse is a person who tells the truth, regardless of what else it is, so you listen to the lyrics and it's telling the truth. You listen to Muse's description to in Paradise Lost of what happened, and she's telling the truth. Okay, so my original intention was to okay, so this is all becoming fully right, and so you look at Psalm 82 and you hear these Luciferians going around saying that it says in the Bible, ye are gods, but Psalm 82 says, I said ye are gods, but you will die like men. Okay? And so Muse is a really cool person, but I was gonna originally plan on writing or documenting every single miracle that I've had from the point that I met God in 2012, and all the miraculous things that that happened to me for the last 5 years. But that would be such a long documentary because it's just a day and a night thing, and he never leaves. So I was thinking about writing a psalm, but Muse says I have to make out with her first or whatever before I do that. And that's just to, be able to encapsulate life experience. But so also when you go to Psalms 82, make sure that you read all of the 90 Psalms, because these also describe the other gods, and how God is the highest. And then you have multiple songs there, at least 3, where it talks about God reigns. And I was putting them in order to suggest, but I don't really plan on doing that anymore. So, and so, like, for example, when I was a child, I grew up with a really strict stepdad. He hated me, and it was like military style, like if there was an excuse to get my ass whooped, then it was going to happen. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, we could say whatever we want about whether that's good or bad. I mean, in the long run, I guess it's good. But, also, like, he was somebody that hated me because he was a Californian, and he didn't have that. He had that two-faced sort of thing where, like, smile in your face, but, like, in their mind, they're plotting strategies against other people or whatever, you know what I mean? And so, like, he hated me because, like, he would make a bet, you know, about on WrestleMania, but he had rented the WrestleMania earlier, and and already knew who was gonna win, you know. And I thought it was funny, so I would like tell the guy, you know, after he won. And so he thought that I was incompetent. Like later on in life, when I worked with him, like that's what it was about, you know. I'm incompetent because I don't make plans and strategize against people. And so, like, people don't really know how to vocalize that statement, you know. Or they don't really say it right, but people will think that you're incompetent or that you're stupid because you don't do the things that Californians are famous for. You know, I don't want to go to California because they are immersed in their own lies and you know, false front, while inside they plot. But you know, and so this is part of like why things grew up. You know, music made people invincible because it would tell the truth. You know what I mean? And then, but people wouldn't really notice. You know, I don't know. It's all kind of the same subject. You know, it's all a big deal, really. And so I don't know. That's the end.